All right, welcome to Sizzle Crypto. And on today, we're going to be showing you a couple things about Bitcoin, USDT dominance, Ethereum, XRP, and a piece of crucial news that is just overall bullish for the market. Let's get right into it. All right, for today's video, what I'm going to show you is that right now, Bitcoin, once again, like I was showing you the other day, we're going to move this down. This is still valid, but patterns form within patterns. So now this is the measured move. For now, I'm just going to remove this. Remove any clutter. And so what I want to show you today specifically is that once again, just like I told you, we're testing the 100. I told you it could come down maybe one more time, like if you were watching my other videos. And I wouldn't be surprised if it had a little drop and touched here one more time. Even it went down a little and then wicked. I would not be surprised at all. Because right now, on the 4-hour, let me show you something. It's nothing crazy, but we do see the 50-day average. The 200's going down and everything's going down, and the price action is below the moving averages, which is bearish normally. You got a little bullish sentiment here with the this is the 21 MA crossing above the 50 MA. But what we really want to see is what a lot of people are saying is when the shutdown completely ends, the injection of money will come in, the new stimulus or new bill in general, which is going to add to the debt, which is going to increase stock prices. So what we want to see is the 50-day moving average go this way, and we want to see a conversion. That's exactly what we're saying. If we get close to that, the move will happen before they completely touch because it's a lagging indicator. But it could definitely show some bull cycle for the near term future. It's on the 4-hour chart, so it might not be as long as like the 1 day. But even if we get like a good month of trading, that would be great, and that would be very beneficial to get a relief because a lot of people are dooming right now. But that's just part of the cycle. People are always going to doom. I trade up and down. I'll be honest. I don't doom out that much. I just see where things are headed, and I make my moves based on that. I'm a technical analysis trader, so I go by TA, news, fundamentals, essentially. So right now, that's all we're looking for in Bitcoin. Nothing too much. What we want to see is this stay above the 100, though. If it breaks below and it can't hold that support, we probably will move down to the downside. And I think the Bitcoin and / altcoin season is really dependent on Bitcoin right now. I know that sounds a little redundant, Bitcoin season, but it really is dependent on Bitcoin and seeing where that heads because bullish news is not moving the market so much right now. So let's go to the USDT dominance. And as you can see here is that this is what I mean a pattern within a pattern. So I had this originally, and then it broke down. What I showed you, what I deleted right there is essentially I saw a new pattern coming up to right here. So just to repeat that, this was my original pattern. This is what I saw originally. Then as the price action came right here, as I saw the price action come right here and it makes some candles, I saw a pattern within a pattern. And this was supposed to break to the upside. Well, guess what? It broke to the downside. Right here. And so from there, you assume that because this is an opposite indicator of the Bitcoin and alts. So as this goes up, this goes down. So as you saw it go down, what you were hoping for is that it would continue to trend downwards. It would continue to trend this way. But it took a chance for a retest. It hit in here As you can see right there, if we went to the 1 hour, it retested. Retested right there, held its position, and guess what? Shot to the upside. That's called a fake out. And that's a trap. That's a trap. And in that case, I think it's considered, what is it called? A bear trap. Yeah, there you go. It's a bear trap because the bears are like happy. They're like, okay, it's going down, down. But then it broke back in the pattern, busted to the upside. And as that's forming, I would go more right here. Boom. So you got to adjust the pattern as price action accumulates because when it was only right here, I only saw something different. But now that we got this price action, we moved a little different. It touched here. And it retested. It said, okay, I'm going to hold. And since it held, boom, shot to the upside. An absolute bear trap was performed. The bulls took control in USDT dominance. I'm sorry if it sounds confusing, but that's negative for Bitcoin and altcoins. And right there, as you see, that's exactly what happened. Right here, there is some data to be shown. But to me, using that USDT dominance right there was a much more clear indication of what's happening. And that helped me make the move. So right now, what I would say, it's trying to break above the macro pattern. That was the micro right here. What it wants to do is if it breaks up here and holds, it might shoot to the upside and still hit this pattern, this trend line of 588%. Remember, this is USDT dominance, so it's not going to be in dollar value. So right now, that's exactly what I'm seeing on there, and so I'm keeping my watchful eye. What I want to show you on Ethereum is if it gets rejected right there, Ethereum's looking pretty good on the 1 day, right? We got some bullish divergence, so right here is a low. Okay, and it correlates with this low on the RSI. And here's technically a lower low. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to make it more clear for you. A lower low. Went lower. But look at this. It's a higher high. So, and the way I see it is that is definitely some clear bullish divergence. Let me remove that. And what we really want to see is USDT dominance get rejected real bad. And it looks like it's going to. I actually might have to jump into a trade today. A short, nothing crazy, but if it could bounce like 3, 4, 5%, 6, 7 on my leverage, that's good enough for me. And for XRP, what I want to show you from the other day when I was letting you know, look at this. Just like I showed you, this is the trade I was in. Hit about right here. Now, this is on the 4 hour, so let me zoom in a little just to show you. And it could not surpass here. That's when I took profits. And what it did next was get rejected, come down here. And what we really want to see overall is USDT dominance. Get rejected, so it has a chance to do a second retest. If it could do a retest, break through, the moon is looking like possibility right now because we definitely want to see it come to this trend line right up here, this upper trend line. And if you didn't enter the move down here, as I told you, which is fine. I mean, that's just the way I did it. This might be your second opportunity to jump in. But for me, I'm looking at Ethereum a little more just because It's on the bottom of the trend line. It double wicked, and it has the bullish divergence, which is good for me. Let me see. Yeah. So that's perfect for me. I'm not looking for a long-term trade. If you're in like leverage position, and if it could even go up to here, 6%, that's good enough for me. Take my profits and run away like a bandit, you know? And so the last piece of information I want to show you today is official Trump coin surges as Donald Trump declares the U.S. a Bitcoin superpower. Now, I don't really care about the Trump coin. If you're in it, good for you. If you're making money off of it, good for you. But what I want to say, it's just good to see the leader of your country declare that the U.S. a Bitcoin superpower. Overall, it practically ensures that crypto will be secure in America and that we will be pushing more for crypto, which will have more people join cryptocurrency in general. Unlike the EU, which is against cryptocurrency and against Bitcoin and everything, the United States is saying they're pro crypto, and so that's just overall a good thing. That's very bullish, and there's not too much to know about that. That's all I really wanted to get into. I'm really not caring about the Trump coin. Never have. So thank you very much for watching my video. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful, blessed day.